La 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 la. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to my stream. My first in a very long time. Time stream. And I will be right back here. My stream and and today what we're going to be doing is first of all discussing I'm not going to say the demise, but the end of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. We knew for a long time that was going to happen. And we knew that not only was it, excuse me, it's allergies, folks. And we knew that for a while. And, it's time for Nomura to move on. And he's working on a new project for Kingdom Hearts, for the Kingdom Hearts game. So it's natural. I'm going to bring it up. But, having, but having the, I got the hiccups. But they knew for a long time that it was going to go. And, yes, I am going to miss it. I had a lot of things going for it, and I liked the high score challenge, and, there were other things. I know I had been lackluster on both my accounts, because of, Genshin, but I love Genshin. Speaking of which, let me ask you a question. A question for you all. Would you and yes, you can put it on the comment section below if you are not here and you're watching it. First of all, excuse me, would you like to see my mobile Genshin here, or wait until Twitch? But anyway, because I do that on Twitch every Wednesday afternoon and the weekend afternoon. Speaking of weekends, don't forget to spring forward. If you live in Arizona and Hawaii, you're lucky. But otherwise, don't forget to spring forward. And, but anyway, and, and like the story quest, and I'm just now logging in because I had to, recharge my battery. So I'm just now getting into this one. My first, since I'm free to play. But, anyway, and, I will be missing it. But there are the other games, like the Disney Magic Kingdom game, which we will do later, and the Harry Potter. But excuse me, I've been but that's just part of the year. But anyway, let me take a swig. And I'm going to miss it in other ways too. I'm going to miss my pet. But yeah, you can save it. That's what I've been doing. So at least it won't be a total loss. But I will be missing my pet, and but that just goes without saying. And looking at my different medals too. But it's been for a long time, as I said, and it's just been, I don't know. But anyway, here we go. Do we do that? Oh, I did do her. Come on. Oh, yeah. But anyway, I've been, so I've been I still play it, but, I should play it more often than I do. I only play it in the mornings, but at least I do know it's there at night. And I liked getting the newer medals, and they were just about to redo some of our medals, like Erica's and others, but it was time. I think we knew that it was coming. It's just a little, okay, I did that one. A little, I won't say disappointing, but I will say, I would say not only disappointing, but a little, I don't know. But anyway, we actually found one. But having to, I'll miss training my pet and that, but it will be fine. And then that way, it's a moving on period, I think. But, and dressing my little pet, I will be missing that. But, it will be challenging. In the future, I will let you guys know ahead of time that I'm going to be on here. This is my first time, so I will be, be patient. That's what I'm working on too. What? Oh. But anyway, so, yeah, and I will miss playing it because, not just because of the pets, but because of the designs. Oh, that's a good one. And the fact that, okay, that I can do so much with my pet. It will be challenging, I know, but in the meantime, I'm going to be relishing the fact that, it's fine. And I don't need that quite yet. Other than dressing my character, doing that, and doing a lot of the game, like the both PvE and PvP. That's been fun, as well as others. The whole thing's been fun. I just been forgetting about the other part of it. But no. Oh. And really, I've been so it's I'm gonna be it'll be missed, and I will I may put it on periodically before it goes. I don't know. It just all depends. But now for Dark Road, I think it hit its own demise. I like their concept, except for they had many problems. They didn't keep up with the storyline. That's it, because they had storyline, and then basically where Ericus was in the background, where young Xehanort, and then they have another character, and it's just defeating one of these things at a time, and going through each panel. That really, I think that broke it up, because it broke up, it says new? Where? Oh, right there. And it broke up this, because it was a storyline, and then you go through it, and then you wait for maybe another month, and then another storyline. And now they're having this new mini quest. I think it hit its own demise because they weren't consistent with the storyline. Unlike Union Cross, which you started with the storyline, you kept it up, and then they would bring in the storyline periodically, where you could do other stuff. Whereas Dark Road, now you're stuck. And I think that's what killed the game. And, I'm sorry to see that, because that was a neat concept of us being young Xehanort, our great grandson. However, they didn't follow through with a consistent storyline for the beginning. And instead of fighting just one, where did I see new? One of these, what do you call them? Heartless. One of these Heartless, you're defeating many, and then you're going on with the storyline. You're talking to people, but here it's you talk with people, and then it's maybe it's part of their storyline, and then you're having to wait another month or two. That's what killed the game. They weren't consistent. They weren't bringing the story. And I think a lot of people were confused as to what am I supposed to do. But for me, I think if I was one of the creators, I would be creating a whole new game. Yeah, they could still have the cards, and it'd be like seven deadly sins, but it'd be more consistent. It'd be you as your great grandson, Xehanort, but it would be like, okay, you're starting with here, at Destiny Island. Okay, that's a good place to start. And then you continue with that, going through, and then, I almost lost my pen there. Going through the, going through all these steps, I'm going to say, and then going through all these steps, and then moving on with the storyline until it's where that way there's flow and there's movement, and people aren't going to say, oh, well, I can just auto this and go away. You want people to, it's like with where I am right now with Genshin, and one of these times I will be bringing up my Genshin, either the mobile or the regular. I am going to be doing that later, however, after stream. But what kill, and I'm at AR 35, and I'm still trying to figure out how to defeat a certain child. But anyway, and it's consistent with the storyline. They give you plenty of stuff to do, and I'm at a point where I'm also grinding, but it's consistent. And I've watched other people stream, and they actually have done Klee stories, so I may be doing that. With Union Cross, they started out, okay, this is how you start out, and then they continued the flow until, okay, you're at that point where you're caught up, if you are. I still have to do that with both devices. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. And I'm hoping I do. But anyway, and so it flows. And then they give you more stuff to do until the next storyline, which we may have gotten the last storyline. But with Dark Road, they didn't do that. And I think that's what killed the game, because they didn't keep people's interest. Oh, yeah, you have all these other stuff. But I would ask myself, what will pique people's interest? What will pique people's interest? Let me tell you it's about a mostly sunny day with some puffy clouds to nice puffy clouds every so often. And, well, it's not even spring yet. And the grass is green, and already the camellias are, one bush has a lot of flowers on it. And so far I haven't seen my birds I had seen last week. But, and that's going to pique people's interest. Also the way that, this. But the way that, that the creators of Dark Road did it with one and then frame. They weren't consistent with the storyline, having to do with the storyline. Am I confused with it? No, I've played it, and I gotta continue that. But it just did not hold, I don't think, because of that concept. The card concept is fine. Now, if you watch or you have played Chain of Memories in Kingdom Hearts, they had a consistent where, okay, you have these, but you have different ones, and the character Sora or Riku moved. And they had so they were consistent with the storyline. Here, it's almost like with Sora or Riku, they went in, they fought, and then they went out. However, they go out, and Xehanort and friends go out, now they have to wait for another month or so. They're not moving along, they're just staying there, having the monsters come to them. That's what killed the game. Also, I can auto in and go to another game. Not piquing people's interest. That's what killed the game. I like the game, but they needed to be more consistent. Am I still wanting to finish the game? Yes and no. Yes, I do want to keep the flow going. No, because I got my Genshin Impact, which is keep piquing my interest, and I still gotta do my I still got to do my I still gotta do my finish off with Devalin on my phone. But in any case, that's piquing my interest. Okay. Doing all these other events while I'm still trying to figure out how to defeat Devalin. And how to, especially the flying, here he is, and here you are, and you're supposed to get that thing. And I keep procrastinating. That's my fault. It's nobody else's. But the way Genshin is, they piqued my interest by here, while you're figuring out that, here's your dailies, okay? Here's an event that you can go to in the meantime. There's an event going right now with Dark Road, but what about the, they needed to work on it way long before they released it. I think they released it too soon because it wasn't consistent. If they had watched Chain of Memories, they would have seen both Sora and Riku. So, both Sora and Riku. So they'll have a bit of an understanding. And, bit of an understanding on it. Though I do like the card faces, I really do. But again, the game, if they're going to make a future mobile game with cards, they have to be consistent with that. My view is you could take the game down, review how many people actually quit because of non-consistency, and then look at your Union Cross, and then move forward with that, almost like a do-over, where you have your Xehanort. Okay, go through him, walk along the beach of the whatchamacallit? Oh boy. My brain went there for a minute. I almost got it. Well, yeah, Destiny Island. I had to go through my ABCs in my head. And have him walk along the beach and take a glimpse or a clip from one of the future, what did I say, Birth by Sleep, with the two boys, Riku and Sora, when they're very young, and then go back to him as a young man going through the portal, and where he meets his best friend, but at the time didn't know anybody. So, and then how he went through that, and go through the city itself instead of waiting until, hi there, waiting until, well, anyway, waiting until Kingdom Hearts 3 at the end before he sees Xehanort as an elderly man. I think they should have had where they go through what it looked like before Kingdom Hearts 3 with Sora. When there were still people there, when it was a lot different. I think that would have piqued my interest. That would have piqued my interest automatically. Instead of just, oh, well, that would have piqued my interest. And also what would have piqued my interest is having such a tour of it, of what Xehanort, what kind of tour, and that would be interesting itself. self, because that would pique my interest instead of just one area and then the schoolroom and that's it. But, because when Sora and he was looking for Master Xehanort now it's Master Xehanort, how, shoot. I'll do you later. But, how he would have, I'm not gonna say done that, but it would piqued, I think it will pique people's interest to compare the two, and then have a glimpse of, also take a clip from what Sora had seen to at that time when young Xehanort, I think that would pique people's interest as well as, okay, this is what the future may look like. But in the meantime, this is what this looks like. And what Master Xehanort was talking about. But young Xehanort, he's not even Master yet. Master Keyblade. Yeah, Keyblade Master yet. He's just learning. He just arrived. So, and then have a little showing of what they believe would happen to the 7. What they believe what happened to them. In maybe, even if it's a short video or something, just to have that kind of a vibe of, okay, this is whom we're looking for, and having some idea in our heads. Okay, what do we look for? Who do we look for? And I think that would have been so much easier for people to comprehend, as well as, oh, okay, so, and then that way it can be, excuse me, even better, because you have this, and you have, whereas, you have just the grouping, whereas with, excuse me, whereas with what they have, I think they killed the game before it even started. So, if you can't pique anybody's interest, the game's not gonna last long. Okay. Gotta pique people's interest. Gotta keep it flowing, not just beep, beep. Have fun. Did you see that? Did you see my hands? No. That's what they did with this game. Is, boop, boop. Did you see it? So you gotta keep people's interests. Have people keep having the flow. Look at, if they do start this type of game, take a look at this, take a look at Union Cross, and have a consistent flow like Union Cross. Not ready for my version of what Dark Road is right now. Boop! Did you see it? Or boop. Wait for a month or two. Boop. Wait a month. And having the one character, and then suddenly you're not having a consistent flow on it. Now with me, I can't wait to me, once I had started it up, I did start it up again, but at the same time, they brought these new things that they should have done in also, but like setting it aside like they do with Union Crosses to put it right in front. Taking away the game, more of the game, and then you've got this, oh, here's what you need to reach for. That's going to take away more of the consistency instead. So, and that's just in my opinion. But in any case, it doesn't flow. It really doesn't flow. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just getting my phone. Not my phone, my iPod. So, yeah. Now, with me, I'm still going to play it to the end, and then I'll just move forward. I figure, okay, once that's done, I can move on to my Disney Magic Kingdom game, figure out my other Harry Potter, and then go on from there. Sorry about that, everybody. I'm still here. It's just, huh? How did it? Oh, nuts. Okay. 86. Oh. Now then, whoa! I nearly fell back. I did fall backwards. And that's just my take on those two. On those two, and really, on those two, and why I think I can always show where I'm at on both. But I just I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to move on. I haven't done enough on them. I know I wanted to do more on my other one that I started, but it's weird. Let me get started with what I like to call, and it's this one. And it's this one. It's this one. And it's This one here. You're not going to show me? What's going on? Oh, I don't want to have to do this. Hold on. Okay, back to the old drawing board. Come on. Sorry about that, everybody. Oh well, I'll figure it out. Later I could have had the thing run out. Let's see something here. Weak signal. Weak security? Anyway. If you don't know, there's a Harry Potter thing. I'm going to check on something here. Harry Potter event called Headline News. And I'll show you that in a minute. I'm checking on something here. And try it again. If not, then I won't go too far. Yeah, something may be going on. But anyway, I'll just deal with it. I just deal with it and then figure it out later. I do have the other one. Hold on. But, or do I need to be moved? Yeah. Okay, I may have to look at this later. Later on. So I won't play with it too much. Yeah, there's something going on right now, so we will, I'll just show you by the old-fashioned method. Sorry about that. I'll just have to do it the old-fashioned method. There's something going on, and I'm not one of those technicians. And this is where I'm at right now. I know, and before you start, telling me, yeah, I know, there's something going on. And so you'll have to bear with me. It's happened before where I had to just end up doing that. So you can see my smiling face, but aren't those pretty? Don't those make you hungry? Aye, I know. But there's one consolation by me doing that. I don't have to do that every so often just to keep it on. Okay. And it's a 3-hour quest here. And it's search for a horned snorkcack. No, I'm not being bad. That's not bad. Okay. So normally what I'd be doing is you'd be seeing it on the screen. So, and right now I'm yeah, this is what I started doing with my games. So, before I started, there's something going on, and I'll look into it after my stream. Oh. And it's not a cold, unfortunately. It's allergies, I mean. And this is my first time on here, so you can bear with me. Oh, she's with Kira. Oh. Okay. Now what I can do, I'll show you where all they are. I can do my gems, but I'll show you where everything is. Yeah, unfortunately it tires my hand out by doing that, but for some reason it's being tricky, so I'll just do this until I figure out what the hey, and then I'll try, figure it out later. Maybe it's got, after all, we've got the virus. And that's my cute, you should see my cute little Neasel kitten. I have to do it up close because she's so tiny. Okay. And here's one here. And the little thing, isn't he cute? Here's a whole bunch of them. And here's a whole bunch more. And for those of you who are going to be watching this later, both of my programs I'm going to have to look into why, and also because I may have a type of thing, and I will be showing you, telling you guys when it is on next Thursday. So this is how I used to start my streams, by the way. My gaming streams, by the way. So, on Twitch, if you've ever been on there. So, and that's before I knew about the others. And I may get a Kleenex and do that. Now watch. Come on. Because then I would have moved here and it would have been fine. But this is how I used to start my gaming experience. So, yeah, it happens every so often, so we're going to deal with it and go on from there. Oh, good, I get to show you my new animal, too. Yeah. And if you have young kids, they might not want to see it, but they might, because who doesn't like dragons? Okay, here's another one, and then I'll show you him. His name is Barf. Not scary. He's just a puppy. And he howls. Oh. Okay, care for magical creatures, way down yonder. Least I can give him a bond. And there he is. I still have to name him. What would you name him? 1, if it's Greenie. 2, if it's a scary name. Or 3, if it's a different kind of name. But Harry Potter related. I still gotta feed him. He's hungry. He's yelling at me because he's hungry. He's saying, feed me, stupid. Soon as I get some food, okay? I wonder if it's got the... there it is. That's my energy. Try and catch him. Let's see. I got him. It's hard to do because it's like any other snitch. But, yeah, now there's two of them here, and watch closely. And I know, the pain in the butt himself. But, yeah, I'm sure there's a reason. It's just, I might need to renew. Who knows? So, we'll get there. We'll see. I'll figure it out. Could be as something as renewing. Now here's two that's right next to each other. And okay, now we're going to the Dragon Sanctuary. Yes. And that's who I'm going to click on. Now, if you ever need something calming, just watch these guys fly. Or even look at that scenery. And then we have, and once I figure it out and I did all that, then probably I well, maybe just like my other thing, so like with Kaiser, so could be something like that. Yeah, that guy. That's why I did it up close. There we are. I know I should be blowing my nose, right? Just before I do it. Yeah, it's just a spider web. But, so, it could be something simple as that. Probably is. So, I'll figure it out and then do that for next week. Or for the next time. Our little guy in the sled that reminds me so much of Michael and I, my cousin Nottingham cousins and I, when we were kids, would go down on our sleds. And I still, the books. And what I do, for those of you who don't know, every hour or abouts, I take a break because I do get stiff. And so that's, once I do this one before we talk about the Disney Magic Kingdom game and its mini event, it's a full-time event. Then I'll do that. I know this is a shorter stream than normal. I'm just getting used to it. Tomorrow, yeah, do 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 do. I will be doing another type of YouTube streaming. It's what? Oh! Barnaby! I actually prefer the other way, but I will look into it. Excuse me. I actually prefer it the other way, but hey. You know, you do what you can. You do what you have to do. Moonfrog? Never heard of it. For those of you who are watching later wondering why I'm holding this, I think I may have to do a change in one of my programs and that, and figure out what's what, and then move forward from there. And this is how I used to start gaming on Twitch. So, and also let me know in the comment section below if I do this, when that's happening, if I'm going too fast or not. And because of this, we can go to the other one, the Dark Road, and then I'll tell you what I'm talking about. And then I'll go get some more coffee and I love Kiara. Okay, now where we're going. Okay, so it's in 3 hours, so we can go to I'm going into here. I'm going into here for some food. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute, then we'll do the Disney Magic Kingdom game. And I'll also show you what I've been doing on before that, doing on Geishan. Okay. Okay, here's one. Here's what I'm talking about. They could put it that side. And I'll do my thing here. And here we go with that. There you see one of them, and they move to us, not we move to them. Much different than Chain of Memories. What I'm going to do is show you that, and then I'm going to I'm going to have to put some more juice in here. And if you ever want to know a trade secret, put Geishan on first and make sure that it's up, and make sure that it's up, and I'll show you what that means. It's a time issue anyway, because I still have to do my dailies. Give me a chance to do my dailies. And one, if you want, and that could also be in the comment section below. One, if you want me to continue bringing you Kingdom Hearts or Dark Road. Two, if you want me to add Geishan to this. Or three, just Harry Potter and Disney Magic Kingdom. And this is where I'm at on my phone. I know I'm behind. I don't feel like I'm behind though, but that's where I'm at. So I'm going to be doing my dailies while I'm doing that. So I'm going to take a break, and then we'll continue with Disney Magic Kingdom, and with its thing, and then I can also start with my dailies. And then I'll figure out something else as well with that, and then we'll have a. And tomorrow I'm gonna be on another YouTube, doing a special thing on that, and I will tell everybody there. And next week I will do better, but this is my first time, so I'm not surprised. So I'll be right back. Take my plate. Oh. Watch where you're going, Karen. You can tell me to watch where I'm going. Alrighty then. Okay. I had to turn my phone off, and then I'll get my other one out of the sun. And as I said, don't forget. Don't forget that it's. Oh, come on. Daylight savings time. Daylight savings. So if you're one of the states that springs forward, it's this. Do it before you go to bed this Saturday. And if you have a computer that's set up to do that, have it. I have mine off, and I'll be turning it on tomorrow. So I know. I wish they would leave it alone too. So, don't forget. And I will be saying it periodically, so that way it can be glued into our memory, hopefully. Alrighty. Let's see how far you were alone in this. 99%. That's fine. And, okay. Scooch in here. Now, for those of you who don't know or who aren't aware, it's... Oh, really? Boom, 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 boom. It's Raya and the Last Dragon, and it's Raya. I know it's spelled like Raya, but it's Raya. I know. And here it is. Excuse my finger bones. And I know this is not my phone, this is my iPod. Yeah, I want a cute one as well as the lady dragon here. Yeah, she actually is a dragon by heart. If you want, I think Steffi or Kit Kat Games have made one early this morning, so. Whoa, my hand is cold. Jeez, put nice cold hand in my face. Put it on my cup. But I know this is a relatively short stream, but we can. Excuse me. Alrighty, and yeah, get up. Okay, let me describe what's going on here. Oh yeah, and this is the guy here that we're trying to get. Whoa, come back here. And this is the guy here that I'm trying to get right now. And those, I don't know what you would call him, but so here we go. And here we go. And a premium gal there. And I can't wait for the next, after I get Bon Tuk Tuk. I'll show you. And I've already moved my stuff around, took out stuff, so I'll be able to. I'm hoping to have a bigger kingdom so that at least I can do some more of that. Ooh! Ooh, look at these! I didn't check on these! Look at these! If I had known, I gotta pay more attention. Or you could buy them, but, hey. Hawk. You go away, Namari. I'll buy you later. How about that? I know you usually see me doing this, but, what can I say? I'll see what I can do on that one. And there's more! Holy shoot. I'll catch you. Aha. Come on. And, yeah, once I figure out the problem and solve it, it's probably a simple problem like Kaiser's, so I'll just deal with that, but I'll look into it. But in the meantime, hey, I do how I started. And come on, dummy! I shouldn't say dummy, but up, pup. Remember that the Dr. Seuss books? Oh yeah. And I'm so far enjoying this quest. I actually missed Fridays, but once I got into Steffi's YouTube live feed yesterday, I was actually getting the gist of it. That's how I used to do that anyway, and she kept saying it wrong first, so. But we'll be doing it like this. Did I miss somebody? No? Okay. There's a lot of them. I did not realize. Boom, boom. Wow, there's going to be a lot of them. Okay, is that it? Oh! Oh, we have how many more? Wow! Hey, 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 you can go. What a name for a bird, eh? Hey, hey. Or rather, a chicken. I'm with my mom in that. A good chicken is a good Colonel Saunders. My mom was raised on a farm, so... Okay, I'm going to bring you in. Yes. You in? Why not? Okay. I can bring in him. I think this area will be good for that one right there. I made room for that, and then maybe oh, there's one. Oh, there's one. So, and then work on this one to make it into, so I'll be able to redesign it. I like to redesign my kingdom anyway. And as I said, once I get that fixed up, we'll be able to do that. Now let me see if there's any more, and then we'll do that. Oh yeah, our Southern Gale and Mickey. And but one, if you again, I will be checking later on. And where's Mick? There you are. So, there it is. Will you stay there? And, available in 15 hours. I'll show you. That's going to be available in 15 hours. So, well, low battery again? Jeez, I just started, idiot. Oh, well. Anyway. So, that's... and then what we'll do is okay. Okay. I'll be ending that. Sorry, kiddo. New event. Poor kid. I know where I eventually want to put my marijuana, but I will eventually. So, let's see if there's any they're sneaky. Important anything in, but I'll look for it later. I'm just doing a brush by. That's what I like to call it. One of the houses. No? Okay. They're sneaky. Nothing in there. No. Boing. Boing. And nothing in there. Okay. Let's see where we can put her later. And obviously, a lot of the princesses are in there too. And I'm going to have to shut it down again. But in any case, where's my comb? And what and I'll do I'll check my other one in. No, that's not for a few hours yet. So. Next week I'm hoping to get it before even Saturday. So So it could be something simple, but in the meantime, I will keep you guys informed. Again, these things happen. And yes, I do have to do that again, I swear. But, so, we can do this. Also, if you're interested in, more of what I do, this Saturday and Sunday is Geishan weekend, and so I will be doing good on my computer. If you are interested in interested in that. Go to Twitch, and it should be I should be on there in the noons usually, and this Saturday, especially since this Sunday is going to be really weird. But anyway, and it will be this. It will be this weekend, and you just have to go onto twitch.tv and search for Karen, Karens. There's no apostrophe. Keyblade, KEYBLADE, and all one word, by the way. And I should be on there with my one that I'm currently on. I may be doing child still, but we'll see. Tonight, or after I rest, actually. I'm going to be doing my dailies and Klee. I think I'll start with Klee, since that looks like a good one to start before I do child again. I'm going to try child tomorrow, but if not, I'll do it Saturday. Because tomorrow I have a special one for a special group. But anyway, I'd like you to teach you a sign. That will be 3 signs. Also, that is a combination of 3 signs. That's my signature. Now, what do you think that means? In the comment section below, you can tell me. Well, what? Oh. And I will see you next week. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, and I hope you enjoy this. And I will look into